Hello everyone, I hope all of you are doing good. So guys, welcome back. This is part of the KVPY series meant for 12th standard. Today we'll be looking at the topic sequence in series and binomial theorem. So I've got some really interesting questions which have been asked in the previous year's KVPY so that you guys can learn the approach how to crack them. Okay guys, so this lecture was supposed to happen on August 13th and due to some tech issues it got postponed and here we are now. So guys, without wasting much time, let us get into the lecture. And for those who are not knowing me or who are seeing this for the first time, my name is Shimon Joseph and I'm a math master teacher at Vedantu. I've been teaching for almost 5 years now, mentoring over 5,000 amazing students just like all of you. And when I was like you guys, I too prepared for exams like JEE Mains and KVPY and cleared some of them. So that is a quick intro. Now let us move forward. This is the Telegram link for joining our group. So if you guys want to meet the teachers and the academic mentors, you guys can click on this link, note it down and join us. So Telegram is similar to WhatsApp guys. So you can share assignments, you can share questions, you can have your friends solve it for you. All those things can be done and we have a large number of students in our group. So if you guys want to be a part of it, please feel free to do so. Okay. So yeah, let's jump right in to the session. And before that, do like, share and subscribe because that always keeps us motivated and we'll bring out the best for you. The first question for today is over here and this has been asked in 2015. It's a recent year question. So it was asked in KVPY 2015 and I always start off with a very simple one. So guys, this question is from binomial theorem as all of you can see it. Okay. So here x is equal to root of 50 plus 7 the whole power 1 by 3 plus, minus 50 root minus 7 whole raised to the power 1 by 3. Now how do we solve it? They are asking what is the value of x. So some of you might try to express this as a perfect cube. And again, that may or may not work. And here also you can try the same thing. But what is the approach? And how do we solve this question? Let us try to look at that. Okay. For those who want to try it out, you guys can take probably a minute or so and solve it. But please pause the video guys because I don't have much time. I will not be waiting for you guys to solve. Maybe you can pause it, try to solve it and then come back. Okay. And all those who know the answer or who know how to approach this, do let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to read them. Okay. So let us look at what is the answer now. Any guesses guys? Anyone? So the guess or the right answer for this question would be option A. So the answer for this question is going to be x is equal to 2 and now let us see how to solve this question. Let's get started. So guys, as you can see over here, predicting whether root 50 plus 7 the whole power 1 by 3, whether this will be a whole cube is going to be hard. Okay, so what I will do is instead of doing that, I'm going to directly cube the entire expression. I'm going to directly cube it. Let us see what happens then. Because I know for sure when I directly cube the entire expression, the first two, that is a cube minus b cube term will always be completely open. It will be free for me to solve. Are you guys getting it? It won't be having any fractional powers. That is going to be advantageous while solving. So let us see what happens. When I cube both sides, I will get x cube is equal to this whole right hand side raised to the power 3. So guys, isn't it of the form a minus b the whole cube? And what is a minus b the whole cube? That is something very basic, right? We have learned that in our lower classes. So let us try to expand based on that formula. A minus b the whole cube is nothing but, let me write it down for you so that you guys can refer to it while solving. So a minus b the whole cube is what? It's going to be a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into a minus b, isn't it? So now I'm going to open based on that. So a cube is what? Root of 50 plus 7 to the power 1 by 3 whole raised to the power 3. So it will open as root of 50 plus 7. That's it. Minus b cube will be what? Minus b cube will be minus of root 50 minus 7. That's it. Over minus 3ab. Minus 3 times of, what is AB guys? AB is product of these two. Okay, product of these two is what? Root of 50 plus 7 whole power 1 by 3 into root of 50 minus 7 whole power 1 by 3. So now that is of the form a plus b into a minus b, isn't it? What is a plus b into a minus b? It is nothing but a square minus b square. So it will be root 50 whole square minus 7 square whole power 1 by 3. Okay. So what is root 50 whole square? It is 50. Minus 7 square is 49. So 50 minus 49 will be 1. And 1 to the power 1 by 3 is again 1 only. So it will be 1. That is the beauty of this method. So guys, rather than just thinking of how to express this inside quantity as a perfect cube, try to explore other options also. What is the other option? What I did is the other option. Directly cubing it. Although non-intuitive, right? Because all of us, even me in the exam, I would have tried initially trying to express this as a cube, because that is how people might think. They might think that that is how the equation reduces to the answer. But here we see a unique approach. I want you guys to make a note of it. Okay? Perfect. So now a minus b is what? A minus b is nothing but this minus this without the cube, right? So this minus this is nothing but x, right? I hope you guys understood that. Cube root of root 50 plus 7 minus cube root of root 50 minus 7 is a minus b. What is that? That is nothing but x is given in the question. That's it. Look at how easy our question became. X cube is equal to what? 14 minus 3x. So I've got x cube plus 3x minus 14 is equal to 0. That's it. So I just need to solve for this. And guys, obviously my x will be a real number, isn't it? Why will x be real? Because root 50 plus 7 is positive. Cube root of a positive number is going to be real. And same way, cube root of this thing is also going to be real. So real minus real will again be real. That's it, as simple as that. So I know my x will be a real number. So if x is a real number, I look at the options. What do I have in the options? I have 2, 3 and all that, right? So substitute 2, 3. Instead of solving it because it's a cubic equation, why do you want to waste time? Just substitute 2, 3, whichever solves, that is going to be your answer. Okay? So that is how you get x equal to 2 is the answer, because 2 satisfies this. What is 2 cube? 2 cube is 8. 3 into 2 is 6 minus 14 is 0. Therefore x equal to 2 is a valid solution, and that is how you do it. Okay? I hope all of you liked it. It's a basic question. I know it's pretty easy. Some of you might have got it very fast. But guys, this approach is good. You should think of this method as well in exams. Okay? So yeah, let's move forward then. If you guys have got it, I will give you some time to note it down. Although there's not much of solving here, you guys can make a note, take a screenshot, and we can move quickly forward to the next one. Perfect. So yeah, let's go ahead guys. Let's see what is the next question that we have in store for us. The next question is from sequence and series. So here they are saying that suppose the sides of a triangle form a GP with common ratio R. So you have a triangle and you have sides of the triangle satisfying a GP. Okay, so the sides of the triangle are going to be in geometric progression with a common ratio of R. Then R lies in what interval? Now this question many of you would have seen because it's very common in IIT JEE preparation also. So if not, for those who didn't see it, you guys can try it out and then I will solve it for you. It's a very simple standard question which you should be knowing if you are preparing for IIT. Okay guys. So now pause the video, try it out as usual and then come back because I'm going to move forward to the answer. And guys, if you know the answer, please do let me know in the comments. I'll be watching out for it. So as you all have said, the right answer is going to be option C, which is minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 and 1 plus root 5 by 2. So between these two, R can lie. Okay. Now how do we solve this? Some of you might be thinking, how do we even start this question? Because they didn't give anything else, right? They just gave a triangle and then they said the sides are in GP. But guys, what is the relation that you know for the sides of a triangle? And here when I say triangle, it's any random triangle. You can't think of equilateral. Please don't do that. Okay. Obviously equilateral is 2. So R equal to 1 must be an answer. Maybe you can think in those lines. So some of you might say, sir, this might be wrong because R equal to 1 is not inside this. Actually that is right. That makes sense. Because when R is equal to 1, it will be a GP, right? And it will be A. So it forms an equilateral triangle. That is a GP. So R equal to 1 should pakka be in my answer. But the sad part is, how many answers contain r equal to 1? I think this contains, and this doesn't contain, and this also doesn't contain. Okay, surprisingly r equal to 1 works. So it works directly, you can say it is option C. Good. That will be a good way to do it. But yeah, now let's look at the right way to solve it. Okay, so what do we do here? How do we solve this question, guys? We solve this question with the help of something called as triangular inequality, isn't it? So let us say we have three sides A, B and C, and let the sides be A, AR and AR square. Okay, because usually I take the side opposite to capital A as small a if you have studied solution of triangle. Okay, and opposite to B is small b and opposite C is small c. Because they are in GP with the common ratio of R, I took them to be in this direction, in this way. Clear? So now, what is meant by triangular inequality? We know from our basic geometry that sum of two sides of a triangle must be greater than the third side. But guys, wait a minute, I can't do this only for one side, no? I just took these two, but I have to account for all possibilities. We are looking at an inequality, right? So I have to account for all possibilities. What is the other possibility? I can look at AR square plus A is greater than AR, and what is the next one? AR plus AR square is greater than A. So these are the three possibilities. Now guys, I know A is positive. Why is A positive? Because A is side of a triangle, right? Side of a triangle cannot be negative. So I have to make sure my A is positive, and it is, so I can cancel it. So basically the three inequalities that I am solving for are nothing but 1 plus R is greater than R square, and the second one is R square plus 1 is greater than R, and the third one is R plus R square is greater than 1. Okay, so now let us try to solve them one by one. But guys, wait a minute, before we get into solving this one, if you look at it, what is this? This looks something similar to what we studied under cube roots of unity, isn't it? It looks very similar to what we studied under cube roots of unity, complex numbers. So now I know that this will become something like this. I need to solve for this. Now guys, if you look at this quadratic, it has A positive. A means what? The leading coefficient, that is the coefficient of the highest degree. That is positive. So I know it's going to be an upward opening parabola. It is not just that I know, I also am able to see and observe that my discriminant is negative. So this quadratic equation on the left hand side will be having imaginary roots. So can I say this is always positive? Can I say that this quadratic expression on the left hand side of inequality will be always positive? Isn't it? So this inequality is always true. So this is always correct. The reason I'm telling you all this is because, guys, you need to look at reducing time of solving. I'm sure plenty of you would have done it correct. Even if you did it by taking case by case, you would have done it correct. But this, what I did here, saves you at least a solid 1 minute in exam. Okay, so now let's try to move on to the other two. The other two you have to solve because they have real roots, and that is what gives you the answer. Okay, so I will solve it for you. The first one is R square minus R minus 1 is less than 0, and the other one which I have to solve is R square plus R minus 1 is greater than 0. Okay, so what are the roots of this? The roots of this are R is equal to 1 plus or minus root of 5 by 2, and this one will give roots as R is equal to minus 1 plus or minus root 5 by 2. Okay, from wavy curve you can see that for this the answer will be what? For this the answer will be R belonging to 1 minus root 5 by 2 comma 1 plus root 5 by 2, and then this will be R belonging to minus infinity to minus 1 minus root 5 by 2 union minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 comma infinity. So that is the answer. Now you have to combine both these cases because you want to find a R which is going to be the intersection of everything. Because guys, triangular inequality should be satisfied. All three have to be simultaneously satisfied. It's not like these two are satisfied and this is not. Okay, all three should be simultaneously satisfied. That is why I checked this also. This is fine for all. So I'm happy. For all real R, it is true. So I'm happy because it saves time. It reduces my time of solving. Now these two, how do I do? I individually solve both of them. I got their individual solution. This is for first one and this is for second one, isn't it? Now after I solve them individually, I will take the intersection. What does intersection mean? Intersection is the set of values of R for which both of them are true. So when I take intersection, I will get this as the answer. That you guys can do it, I hope. Okay guys, this is simple. Intersection, so you guys must be able to solve it. If you are not able to get it, just plot these solutions in number line and then look at the common places. You will get the answer. So this C minus 1 plus root 5 by 2 to 1 plus root 5 by 2 is going to be our answer for this question. Okay? I hope all of you have understood it. With that, let us move forward guys. Let's move forward to the next question. Okay? If you have any doubt, please do leave it in the comments, and if you have any clarifications needed, do let me know. I can help you out. And guys, please do take a screenshot or note it down quickly. It is a standard thing because you would have studied this in sequence and series or solution of triangle, any one of these chapters. So yeah, let's move forward. Let's see what else we have. And this question was asked in 2010 KVPY. Again, a recent year. Now the next one, something all of us like, sequence and series, right? Arithmetic mean, geometric mean, very frequently learnt, and you guys must be super comfortable. So please do give this question a try before you look at the solution. So this was asked in the year 2011, as all of you can see. So guys, let us look at this question, okay, and try to understand it. What is given here? The arithmetic mean and the geometric mean of two distinct two-digit numbers x and y are two integers, one of which can be obtained by reversing the digits of the other. Okay, so what do we have here? We have two numbers x and y. So you have x and y. The arithmetic mean of it is what? Arithmetic mean is x plus y by 2. And what is the geometric mean? Geometric mean is root of xy. Now, this arithmetic mean and geometric mean are two-digit numbers, okay, which can be reversed. So if I have the arithmetic mean, if I reverse it, I get the geometric mean, something like that. So obviously, I can write this arithmetic mean as 10a plus b. So if I write the arithmetic mean as 10a plus b, what will be my geometric mean? My geometric mean will be 10b plus a. Okay. Now that is all I can give for you as a hint. You guys can try this out, and in the next page I will discuss the solution. Okay. So please take down this hint, because I feel some of you might feel the question is difficult to comprehend or difficult to understand. That is why I have broken it down for you. So you have arithmetic mean and geometric mean are two integers. So both the arithmetic mean and geometric mean are going to be integers, which can be obtained by reversing the other. So from arithmetic mean, I can go to geometric mean by reversing the digits. That is the first point which I get. What is the other one? The two distinct two-digit numbers are what? X and y. So x and y are going to be two distinct two-digit numbers. That's it. So that is what I have written here. Now let's try to solve it, guys. I'm going to remove the hint which I've given. You guys can pause here and then try it out if you want to try. Else, let's move forward to the solution. So the answer for this question, any idea? The answer for this question, if you guys have any idea, please do share. The answer is going to be option C. Now let's see how to solve it. Okay. So as I said, x plus y by 2 is equal to 10a plus b, and root of xy is equal to 10b plus a. So this implies that xy is equal to 10b plus a the whole square. Okay. So what do we want to find, guys? We want to find x plus y. So if I want to find x plus y, I need to solve this. But here, there are too many variables for me. I have too many variables. So it's going to be very hard for me to solve it. But if you note something here, you will get a very, very big clue for this question. What did they say? Something very unusual. They said x and y are two integers. So if x and y are two integers, can I say that x minus y will also be an integer? Because integer plus integer will give you integer, and integer minus integer should also give you an integer. Closure? Yeah? So that is what I'm going to do here. So x minus y the whole square is what? It is going to be x plus y the whole square minus 4xy, isn't it? Minus 4xy, that's an identity. So now what is x plus y the whole square? It will be 4 into 10a plus b whole square minus 4 times of 10b plus a whole square. So now if I subtract it, I can take 4 common. It will be 11a plus 11b into 9a minus 9b, isn't it? So what do I get from here? If I reduce it, I will get x minus y the whole square is equal to 4 into 11 into 9 into a plus b into a minus b. Okay? Are you guys clear? So now I know my x minus y is an integer. So x minus y whole square will be a perfect square. Guys, everything is very important here. There are lots of subtle details. You have to pay attention to it. Okay? So here my x minus y is a integer. So when I square an integer, it will be a perfect square. So now with that idea in mind, I come to the right hand side. So right hand side, I see 4 as a perfect square. So no problem. I see 9 as a perfect square. Again, no problem. But wait a minute, 11 has to have a pair, right? Otherwise, how will it be a perfect square? Because if I take root, I will have root 11, which will be irrational. Getting it? So to make it a perfect square, I need to have 111 in one of them. And obviously, a and b are numbers, right? Because they are unit numbers. Getting it? One digit numbers. So obviously, a plus b will be taking a higher value. So a plus b will be equal to 11. So if a plus b is equal to 11, it will form a perfect square. So what should be a minus b? A minus b should not create any additional problem. So what is the best number which doesn't create any additional problem? It has to be a perfect square, isn't it? So it can be a minus b can be equal to 1 or a minus b can be equal to 4. Getting it? Or a minus b can be equal to 9, but that doesn't happen, guys. You can check it out. Let me write it for you. A minus b can be 9 also. That is also not a problem. So now I'll solve it first, these two. So I get a is equal to 5 or a is equal to 6 and b is equal to 5 from this. So when I solve it, what do you get? I get a is equal to 6 and I get b is equal to 5. So this is a valid solution. Now if I put a plus b equal to 11 and a minus b equal to 4, I will get a as 7.5, which is not possible because a should be an integer. This is not correct. Now if a plus b, what will I get? A plus b, if I put these two, I will get a as 10. How can a be 10, guys? It's not possible, right? Because a will be 10, b will be 1. 10 plus 1, 11. 10 minus 1, 9. A cannot be 10 because a should be a unit digit, right? One digit. So this is also wrong. So the only possibility is 6 and 5. Getting it? Simple. I hope all of you got it. And guys, you can't say a plus b can be 11 cube. Obviously, it's not possible. I hope you know that. And we have exhaustively solved it. I've even proved you why a minus b cannot be 4 and cannot be 9. Getting it, guys? So this is how you approach. I've got a and b. Now we have not still approached the answer because our answer is x plus y, right? What is the value of x plus y? That is what we are interested in finding out. So let us do that. So x plus y is here. I'll put a and b here. So a is 6. So 60 plus 5, 65. So x plus y by 2 is 65. What is x plus y? It is 130. And do we have 130 as the answer? Yes, we have 130 as the answer. Getting it? I hope all of you have understood it. Guys, if you have any questions or doubts, please do post them in the comment. I will help you out with the approach. So please do take it down. screenshot or notes, and then we'll move forward. Okay, good. Perfect. So let me just move to the next question. I hope all of you have got it. So the next question for you is over here. Now here we have S be the sum up to infinity, which is given by an by 10 to the power 2n. Okay, guys, it is not 10 to the power 2 to the power n, it is 10 to the power 2n. Let me write it down for you because I think it's not typed clearly. So it is an by 10 to the power 2n. Okay, that is the question. Now, what is an, you might ask? An is a sequence defined by this. A0 is equal to A1 equal to 1, and AJ is equal to 20 AJ minus 1 minus 108 AJ minus 2 for all j greater than or equal to 2. Now, if S is expressed in the form of A by B, that means you evaluate the sum. If you evaluate the sum and if you express it finally in the form of a fraction which cannot be further reduced, then I want to know what is A. I want to know what is A. It's a very good question asked in the year 2017. So guys, it's a very recent year one. So you should be accustomed to such type of questions and solving them in the stipulated time. Okay, perfect. Let us move forward now. Let me erase the writing. You guys can now try it. For those who want to solve it and get it on your own, please pause it. I would like and appreciate that always. And for those who have tried and want to know the answer, you can watch and continue with me. Okay, so guys, any idea, any guesses what will be the answer? Because it's 2017, some of you might say, sir, answer I think is 2017, sir. But that doesn't work always. This is not such a simple exam. So please be very careful in doing that. Okay, that is a trap answer. So the answer is option D, which is 2025. Now let's see how do we arrive at that. Okay, let us have a look at how to solve this question in an effective manner. So guys, what do we have? I am going to start off from this expression because I want to clarify what is an, because an is the one creating problems, right? Imagine if an was not there. If an was not there, I would have done it very easily using what? Using GP, because this is a GP, right, without an. But unfortunately we have an, we have to address that. So I will start with this expression. So what do we have here? I have AJ is equal to 20 AJ minus 1 minus 108 AJ minus 2. Now I need to bring and attach some 10 to the power n somehow here. So what I do is I divide by 10 to the power 2j everywhere. I divide 10 to the power 2j everywhere. So when I do that, what happens? It will become 20 AJ minus 1 by 10 to the power 2j minus 108 AJ minus 2 divided by 10 to the power j 2j. Clear? So what did I do? Same expression I wrote on top, but I just divided by 10 to the power 2j. Why? Because then I will have something of this form. But one catch is here n starts from 0. So many details you have to pay attention to. Okay, n starts from 0, but here my j starts from 2. J starts from 2 because it's clearly mentioned here. Okay, now let me come back. Here I have j, here I have j. Beautiful, because that is the n. But here I have j minus 1, I have 2j. But according to this, I should have j minus 1 if I have. Here also I should have j minus 1. Only then I can sum it up. So if I want to bring it as 2 times of j minus 1, then I will remove 100 outside. Can you guys see what I did there? Because if I do 100 into 10 to the power 2 times of j minus 1, I will get back 10 to the power 2j, which I divided earlier. Getting it, guys? Did you understand why I did that? The reason I did that is because I want to correlate whatever I have in this expression to the formula S. Because ultimately, my objective is to find what is S alone. Getting it? So now same thing I'll do here, because here I have j minus 2, here I have j. But in the formula, n if it is there over here, I need to have 2 to the power, no, not 2 to the power n, 2n. I need to have 2n. So if I have j minus 2, I should have 2 times of j minus 2. So if I should have 2 times of j minus 2, I should bring out 10,000. I should bring out 10,000 outside. That's it. Now what do we have? So let's sum it up. Summation j equal to 2 to infinity. Why 2 to infinity? Because this expression is valid only above or equal to 2. So I should start from 2 to infinity. Okay. From 2 to infinity, what do I have? Aj by 10 to the power 2j is equal to summation j equal to 2 to infinity 20 by 100. What is 20 by 100, guys? 20 by 100 is 1 by 5. 1 by 5 times of aj minus 1 divided by 10 to the power 2j minus 1 minus 107, 4 tables, 27, 2500. So 27 by 2500 times of summation, what is that? J equal to 2 to infinity aj minus 2 by 10 to the power 2 times of j minus 2. Okay, that's it, done, over. So what is this? How do you correlate this and S? So this is S minus first and second term, because n equal to 0 and n equal to 1 are not included in this. Are you guys able to follow? This sigma and this sigma is actually the same. Only thing is this sigma is missing 2 terms. What are the 2 terms it's missing? It's missing first and second term. So the first term is what? A0 by 10 to the power 0 minus A0 by 10 to the power 2 into 0 minus A1 by 10 to the power 2 into 1. Isn't it? Because what are the first and second terms? First term is n equal to 0. So A0 by 10 to the power 0, which is what I wrote. Second term is A1 by 10 to the power 2. A1 by 10 to the power 2. So both are missing, so that's why I'm subtracting. So that is how I open this summation. Okay, now what will be the second one? Second one will be 1 by 5 times of, what will be aj minus 1 by 10 to the power 2 j minus 1. So when I put 2, it starts from a1. So here it's even better. a1 is also counted. a1 by 10 to the power 1, 10 to the power 2 into 1 is counted. So only 0 is missing. So I'll have s minus a0 by 10 to the power 0. 10 to the power 2 into 0. Okay. Are you guys able to follow? That's it, done. Minus 27 by 2500. And this is what? If I put j equal to 2, I start from a0 by 10 to the power 2 into 0. So it's starting from the first term only. And why do I not care about upper limit? Because upper limit anyway goes to infinity now. So obviously all of them are going to be the same. So only the starting point is going to matter. So starting point of this is 2 terms short. Starting point of this is 1 term short. And starting point of this is actually the same as this one. Okay. Therefore, it is going to be S only. Now did you see how easy it became? Over, guys, the question is done. Because A0 and A1 are given to you. So S minus 1 minus 1 by 100 is equal to 1 by 5 times of S minus 1 by 1 minus 27 by 2500 S. That's it. So after this, I hope you guys can solve. It's a linear equation. Just collect all the S's and find it out. Collect all the S and then find it out. You will get the answer, which is 2025. Okay? I hope you guys can do that. The answer for this question is 2025, and you will get the answer by solving for S in this equation. So guys, if you have any doubts or questions regarding how I solve this, please do let me know. I will help you out with the solution. Okay? Perfect. So yeah, let us move forward to the next one. So if you guys want to take down, please do take a screenshot or note it down by pausing the video. I'm going to move forward. Now, the next question as a homework for all of you is right over here. Please do take it down and try it out sincerely. It's a good question again, which was asked very recently in the year 2017. So guys, this will be the homework question for today and the last one for the day. Okay, so with that we conclude our session. I hope all of you learn something new, and please do be back for the next lecture. Okay guys, so with that, let us see what we have as a surprise. So guys, we have the KVPY mock test series which is going to start in some time. If you are interested, please do check this out and do take part in that, because this year KVPY is an online based exam and you need to be accustomed to that. I know many of you are very used to the pen and paper based exam, but nowadays all the exams are shifting towards online, wherein you have to sit in front of a computer for 3 hours and then solve it. So get used to that by taking tests regularly at your home at your own pace, so that you get used to that. And what is the benefit of it? You have 2 part tests and 3 full tests. Part test, the advantage is you'll have half portion for you. So if you are in 11th standard, we'll break it into 2 halves, so that you can digest it at your own comfortable rate. Getting it? So you can check this out, and the link will be put up in the description. It's available for a very reasonable price of 1,000, and even our KVPY course is available. You can check it out in the Vedantu website. If you want to attend our full-time course, which also has the test series as part of it, you guys can go and check that. Okay, so with that, as I already said, please do check the Telegram link, and that will be beneficial because you get lots of good assignments and discussions coming up as part of your group, and you have academic mentors who can help you out with your preparation as well. Okay, so guys, with that we end our session. Thank you so much for attending on a Saturday evening. So take care, bye bye. Do share, like and subscribe to our videos. All the very best guys. Keep working hard. Bye bye. See you in the next one.